Welcome to day 30 of the 30-day video challenge. We made it. Dun, dun, dun. So we have finished the 30 days, and I've got two wonderful things to talk to you about today. First, as a reminder, our celebration here, we had our belt graduations this week. The kids did absolutely awesome, and I am super proud of their hard work. With that, that brings up our first topic, the path of prestige. And so I started talking with a handful of students, and it came up that people did not know about this. So I am going on record. What we want to do is we're going to talk about being able to use prestige as a potential path for a job or even a career for kids or parents or families. We've had a couple of families, father, son, that talked about being interested. So the path to prestige is once you become a student, you look to upgrade into our leadership program. Once you graduate our leadership program, then you're invited to join Legacy. So leadership is where we teach the life skills that we've talked about previously, going around the circle. Legacy is where you start learning how to teach the life skills and become an assistant instructor or an assistant program director. From that position, you can become a full program director or chief instructor of a school or location, prestige. And at that point, you also then potentially, not also, but the next step after becoming a chief instructor or program director would be becoming a partner. And at that point, that's when you're able to actually buy in to own part of your own school up to 49%. Where this gets exciting is this is where the future basically can be for those families, again, or kids that don't see college as a career path. Sometimes financially it's not viable, or there just isn't their style, their thing that they want to do. Their interest, I guess, would be the best. And so you basically have military, if you wanted to go into military. You've got trade schools if you want to develop a hands-on job, which is also very good to do. But we wanted to also add in that martial arts prestige could become one of those paths. So with that in mind, what starts to happen, working again with Mr. Horton, they have now 10 schools, just picked up 2 more, which would be 11 and 12 in a couple of months, and they're planning to open at least 2 more by the end of this year, and we still have 2/3 of the year to go. And so at that point, they might have 15 to 17 schools by the end of the year. But my point being, partnering with them, Mr. Horton has given us the system to be able to develop student to leadership, leadership to legacy, legacy to part-time job, part-time to full-time job to partner. Where, again, the final nugget of this process would be with the system that he's created, he's just short. He doesn't quite, we're not able to guarantee it yet, but he basically says a partner in prestige will be a millionaire by the time they are 40. And where this promise comes from is, number one, he's done it. Number two, he's then done it with 3 other employees in Mastery, which is their system. So he knows how to get it in place. He knows how to set it up, and he knows how to make it happen. And it's fantastic to see, right now they've got 2 or 3 19 or 20-year-olds running a school, and they're making $75,000 to $80,000 a year. And that's not a bad gig, right? Being able to help kids, being able to create a better future, being able to help society, and make more money than you can with almost any other job that's out there. That's a win-win-win-win in my book. So if that type of path is interesting to you, make sure you let me know, and I can talk to you about where you're at in that particular process and what the next step would be. That's the main key that we found is just like grooming instructors. In the old days, it was train your butt off, become a black belt, and once you became a black belt, then you started to learn how to teach. Well, that could be 4, 5, or even 6 years down the road, and why wait is what Mr. Horton has taught us. So leadership, we start teaching people how to act like instructors from white belt. As soon as they enter the leadership program, they're starting to learn how to do that. And what we have found now is you don't have to be a black belt instructor, right? You don't have to be a black belt to be a program director. You need to have these traits in place. And so we've been able to create that system. So same process here is we don't want to wait until black belt to start creating the path. If owning a school is an interest of yours, if being a partner with Prestige and owning a couple of schools is of interest, or just becoming a part-time or full-time instructor, this is where we go back and talk about legacy again, right? Being able to build something bigger than myself is truly what Prestige is all about. So that was number one. And so if that's an interest to you or your family, please reach out. Doesn't matter if your child is 5, 6 years old, 7 years old, they can start on that path if that's something that you see for them. Then number two, the word but. So kind of taking a separate here. So when we do belt graduations, naturally the parents are super proud of their kids and they're excited. And so we take all kinds of great pictures. The parents take pictures and they put them up on social media, which we absolutely love to see and comment on and celebrate the child's success. What I see too often is the word but in the celebration. So, for example, my child's confidence is greatly improved, but they still struggle, right? My child is listening so much better now, but they have a long way to go, right? You want to be able, and you want to train yourself to remove the word but from your vocabulary, right? And the idea behind this is, again, it's kind of a backhand, or it deflates the compliment that you just gave. It basically nullifies it. Imagine, right? One of the classic marketing scenarios is dating. Everybody's pretty much dated sometime in their adult life, so that's, I think, why it's a common anchor. Imagine on a date or to your spouse, you looked at them and you said, you know what? That dress looks incredible, but it would look better if it was in green. I can guarantee you the woman did not hear anything about how much you liked the dress. They only heard the but part. That's human nature. That's not just women, that's people. So as soon as you give a compliment and then you say the word but, here's another way to think about it. All right. Here's the compliment, but here's what I really think. That format basically changes your mindset and being able to give compliments, right? We know that the kids have a long way to go. They're kids. Unless they're black belt, and once they become certified black belt after 4 years of training, that's when we're going to expect a high level of demonstration and internalization of the life skill. Until then, we know they're practicing on it. My child's confidence has come a long way. I'm really proud of them. Period. Don't need the but. Don't need anything else. Celebrate the success. Don't minimize it. Don't nullify it. Get rid of that word from your vocabulary, and it's going to help in all of your conversations whenever you give compliments. All right, there we go. 30 days in, 30 days down, 30 days done. On to the next thing. So I enjoyed this time. Again, I'm not going away. So a couple of people were saying, well, it's the end. It's not the end, right? We're going to continue shooting videos. We're going to continue making content. We're going to continue doing things. It's just a matter now of it's going to shift into different areas. Our new life skill of belief. That's going to be my focus for the next 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm going to continue shooting and posting videos, but we're going to be talking about how to have a yes, I can attitude and some other subjects. So looking forward to hearing some feedback. Let me know which one of the 30 days you like the best. If you watched all of them, if you only watched some of them. Hey, I was talking to my mom this morning. She was one of the ones. So calling you out, Mom. She was talking about, wow, I'm going to really miss these things. Like, you don't have to miss them. We can talk anytime, right? Just ask me a question. I'm going to be happy to share that information with you. And as I told her, I didn't make these videos for views. I'm not looking at Facebook algorithm and YouTube channel to see, did I go viral and did I get, 5 billion views? That's not what this is about, right? This is about creating a legacy and a process. The people that need the videos will find the videos. If that's 2 people or if that's 500, fantastic. My mission is to broadcast. I broadcast what we're working on, what we're doing, and what I can do to help you and your child. And if that resonates with you, we'd love to have you. But that's the concept. That's the 30-day video challenge. Have an awesome day. It happens to be Friday, so have a spectacular weekend. It's also the 1st of March. Have a great spring, and I hope to meet and speak with you sometime in the future. Take care.